on a personal note, you have 4 children. And you must be so incredibly busy. Are there some things you won't negotiate on when it comes to taking time away from work?
Yeah. So, one of my women CEOs gave me this advice before having my first child, who's now 16, so it's a while ago, was that, identify at every phase in their life, right? So identify the 1 or 2 things that are really important to you, that you get joy from in doing with your child or eventually children, and then just make sure that you do that every day. Obviously when we travel, but when you're not, when you're trying to make it sacred. So I remember when my kids were little, so some people love giving their babies baths. I was actually always a little bit scared of that, but I love putting my kids to bed and reading them bedtime story. So, it was sort of like, without fail, except for the days when I was traveling, if I was in town, I was gonna be home, and kind of everybody knew that. There was a 45-minute window, sometimes an hour, some of the kids are a little harder to get to go to bed than others, when I was just gonna be completely offline. But people knew when it was, and people knew that, like, before that, after that, I would be back online. And that really, I don't know, for me personally, that really stuck with me, and that really resonated. Now my kids are all older, and for me we have, and I get the eye rolls from the teenagers. We have family dinner. Right?
Good for you.
So, sometimes it's only like 20 minutes between like homework and stuff, but we're actually gonna sit and talk and not have phones.
Yeah.
So